Selfishness ruins every single one of your relationships. I just want you to take a moment and do some self-reflection. Are there any areas where I am being selfish? And the more that we become aware of our own selfishness, the more we can then see how it affects others, okay? And I'll just use this perfect example. You're going to sell a product. You, being selfish, want to get the sale. So, out of your selfishness, you lie to the client, and then they find out. Now that relationship is damaged. All right? It wasn't about them. It wasn't about helping them. It wasn't about doing what's best for them. It was about what was best for you. And we are all guilty of this. Every single human being is innately selfish, okay? And we have this core desire to serve ourselves and to survive, one could even say. And just be aware of that, okay? Just be aware that you are selfish. And I want you to think, just think about your actions. Just ask yourself the question, is this selfish, or am I coming from a place that's serving them? Instead of serving us, what if we just did what was best for everyone around us, even if we do not get a reward? All right? Well, you know what? It's not best for me to tell your girlfriend that you actually don't want to marry her. You're just keeping her around for that pussy. Is that treating her with respect? Is that being selfish? Or is that doing what's best for the other person? All right? So let's just think about that. The more we act in selfishness, the more we have a higher probability to ruin our relationships, okay? Selfishness has a higher probability to ruin relationships because think about you buy a product or you have a bad experience. What was the bad experience about? It was because that person or that business didn't do what was best for you. All right? They didn't do what was best for you. We just need to flip this principle on for our relationships, okay? Well, I bought this product, it was defective. They didn't give me a refund. They did what was best for them, okay? See this principle? They did what was best for them. What was best for you was for them to say, hey, look, you know what? We messed up. We'll get you a new product to refund you the money. Let's just say we have a relationship with somebody and that person cheats on you and breaks your heart. Okay? Let's think about that. Was that, if that person did what was best for you, is that the action that they would have taken? If your boss does what was best for you, would he throw you under the bus so he doesn't get fired? Or what if he took accountability for his actions and said, you know what, I fucked up there. This person over here is innocent. Wouldn't that raise your level of success, of respect for that person, and make you want to be around them? The more we act in selfish ways at the expense of others, the more we ruin our relationships. The more we act and put that other person above us, not on a pedestal like we're worshiping them, but the Bible says treat others as better than yourselves, not with vain conceit, but I don't even remember what the verse says, but you want to treat others as if they are better than yourself. This isn't due to insecurity or anything. This is just due to, honestly, security. Because you're so secure in yourself, you can lift others up and make them look good because you know deep down internally that you are valuable, you are intrinsically valuable, you have a high sense of self-worth, so you can put someone else up, okay? Selfishness comes from a low sense of self-worth, I would say. And unselfishness comes from a high level of self-worth because I can acknowledge, you know what, this isn't gonna change my self-worth if I look bad temporarily to make that friend of mine look good or to tell the truth to them. So this was just a thought. This is once again perspective. I'm not here to tell you what to do, just giving you perspective on how to potentially think, and you can choose to continue to be selfish, or you can choose to maybe flip a little switch, okay? And maybe I'll try serving others. Maybe I'll try like genuinely just serving others around me and see what happens, okay? This concept comes from the Bible. This video is sponsored by the Bible. Check it out. Have a wonderful day.